I saw those videos on YouTube. I never saw it in real life. I saw those videos on YouTube. I never saw it in real life. This is the way to do it.
Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. I don't know why I was thinking, I was going to say Jennifer, what's that chick name? Jennifer Hudson. Then I thought of another Jennifer. Who's that? Oh, I forget. Jennifer something Hewitt. I don't know, I was thinking about a lot of different Jennifers and I was like, what's her name? But this reading is going to be about, I don't know, I guess they've been in the news lately. People are saying things like he's going to be paying her some sort of money, 30 million or something like that. I don't know. And I was thinking, because I heard like it has to do something about a house that they bought together, if I heard correctly. So it's kind of just like, I don't know, something like he's paying her half or something, like he just wants to sell the house. I don't know. So my thing is, are people just doing the most, or, you know, like, is it something there? People are saying, oh, because he's still being intimate with her. And I'm going to be looking into all that, right? To see if they still care about each other and all that. You know, I got into the reading a few years ago, and I told you guys he hated her in that reading. And then they got divorced like a year or two later. So it was funny, right? And then it was so funny when I was away, when I wasn't making videos on YouTube. It was all these videos coming out where he was just upset and disrespecting her. And I was just like, oh, should I come back to YouTube and make videos for these people? And I was like, oh, fuck that shit. But yeah, so I'm gonna be a little bit more tame, right? I know I was kind of crazy in my Kanye reading and my fucking Sabrina Carpenter reading. It kind of got a little bit spicy, right? You know what I mean? I love spicy food, so it is what it is. My Mars is in the second house, so I love real spicy ass food, and I love spicy shit talking, right? That's how I get down. Let me stop. You see I'm getting crazy. Let me just see. Are people just doing too much? Are they idiots? Is this just simple business, or is it something else going on? Is it deeper than that? Does this guy care about Jennifer? Because I think people are doing too much. Well, let's see. All right. I mean, all right. It's deep. You know, how much is coming out, right? We have the Hermit sideways. You know, the Hermit upright represents secrets, right? In reverse, it could give different type of secrets. Sideways, though, information coming through the cracks is what I'm seeing, coming through the divide. So, I mean, is there other things going on? Yes. But how much is going on? What can we see with this moon sideways? What can we see? I know what it is, but let's see for the people. What can the people see about this moon sideways? What can we see? All right. Guys, for one, this is just business. Two, this man. I'm seeing, right? Because I know what you guys are going to say. The King of Cups can represent love, blah, blah, blah. No. This man, he's just indulging himself. He's indulging projects. He's in love with himself. There's two King of Cups in this deck, actually, which is interesting. This man, he's full of himself. He's focusing on himself. He's focusing on conquest. He's living his best artistic life. He ain't got time for bullshit. A lot of this is telling me it's true. A lot of this is just simple business. Is he a bad man, like inwardly? I'm seeing no. Now, I'm not diving into it all deep because it ain't about him. But what I'm seeing here is that he's not a bad dude. He's not like a dude that's mean. What can we see about the next slot? Oh yeah, you guys are doing too much. Or not you guys, you know, but like people wanting things to be more than what it is. Whatever's going on with that 30 million he's giving her, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, it's not about like love and all that stuff. This guy's just being logical, guys. If anything, he wants to put an end to whatever is going on, whatever happened between them. That's kind of just like, oh, okay. Like, let's just get shit done, at least as far as business-wise. This is about him trying to make a severance. You know, this is like, is there other things going on? Like Hollywood things and business? Yeah, right. publicity, different bullshit, and their standard of life and all that. Yeah, it's that going on. But he's full of himself. He's full of himself. He loves himself. Not just that, he is a gentle guy. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like he's a gentle guy. He's not trying to be fucked up. And yeah, this is just business. And his heart, because this is what matters the most, is what's in his heart. If you guys watch my readings, you know what each lot represents. The Three of Pentacles, collaboration. This is business. But he wants to put things to rest, putting business to rest. He's just trying to end business with this lady. Now I'm going to move this to the side, and I'm going to ask, does he miss this Jennifer chick? So I'm seeing that he's trying to put business that they have together, like severing it. Now let's see. Does he love this chick? Let me see. Does he miss her? Does he love her or miss her? Let's put it together. Does he love her or miss her? Wait, can we see? The Seven of Wands. Okay. It feels like he was dealing with some hardship, right? The Seven of Wands represents difficulty. This is a really beautiful deck, by the way. I actually really love this deck. I'm happy I got it. It's really cool, right? I love, like, how artistic it is. You see, like, look how they do, like, I don't know what you would call it, like the drapes and shit. Like, it just looks really good. I thought that this deck was going to be real plasticky and like a laminated plastic bullshit, right? I don't know if it was like that in previous, like, I don't know what you would call it, generations, previous ones. Because, you know, sometimes with decks, they change them a lot, which could be crazy, right? But it's kind of just like, this is smooth. This is what this deck tried to do, this lady. And it's funny because I've been using this deck more and more. This deck is starting to grow on me. But what I don't like about it is that, you know, I'm black. Goddamn, you know, so I'm greasy. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like, shit, even if there's no oil on me, shit, I'd be greasy and shit. So it's kind of just like, I noticed I started seeing like spots on this deck because it's a different type of paper. It's like paper. So yes, this lady's deck is growing on me. Did I give her a bad, what do you call it? A bad, review on Etsy? No, I didn't. Because when I got this deck, I was extremely mad, extremely disappointed. And I even to a friend, I like not went off on the friend, but went off talking about it. I was like, this is the most bullshit I've ever got. And I'm not tripping over the money because it wasn't expensive, but it's not about the money. I was just thinking to myself, like, if other indie creators and people can make like decks, like, that's brilliant. Like, why did you go for the most cheapest bullshit, right? I was like, even, you know, on video, it looks good on video, but I like sometimes seeing a card in person, and I like it to be really vibrant, right? And I just feel like it just looked bad. I don't know. She needs to do work and stuff, you know, and she was trying to think she was cute. She messaged me talking about, oh, you know, did you get your order? Because I didn't give a review, and I guess she wants reviews and shit. So she was like, oh, like, did you get your order? Because it says that it hasn't been delivered yet. She messaged me like this, like 2-3 weeks later, right? And it's so funny because when I got the deck, I got an email instantly, right? I even got a text message, right? Because it was like through USPS. So it was just like, oh, your deck's been delivered. So I'm thinking to myself, like, lady, okay, maybe it's not showing delivered on Etsy, but you, like, you know, come on now. I'm pretty sure you got the text message too when it was delivered, right? And if you didn't, then that's crazy. But it's kind of just like, you know, it's delivered, right? It's kind of just like, you basically want to know, like, why am I not satisfied? And the reason why I'm not tripping, for one, because I'm not trying to cause no one stress. I'm not trying to cause no one heartbreak. And I understand that people are trying to do things. I just feel like this lady is a real old ass lady, so she should know better than putting things like this out, right? Like the paper, I don't know. And it makes the most, like, ugly scratching noises, right? And I'm going off, right? So it is what it is. It's my ADHD. So I was just like, yeah. So I feel like this deck is trying to do what this deck did. This deck is cool. Like, it's different. You see, like, even if there's a little grease spot, you can pretty much wipe it off. You see that shit? It wipes off. Hers, you'll see it and it stays on it because it's like paper, like actual paper. So it's like a cardboardish paper. I don't know. Again, I have so many decks. The Atlantean replica deck I have is, I think, the most shit one, and the next is this one. So that's sad for her, you know? Again, I'm not talking shit, and it's funny because I seen in some of her reviews, some people was like, oh, I had to send it back, or they weren't satisfied, they were mad. And I understand why, because if you're a reader, especially, what the hell, it's just like, lady, come on, why you do us dirty like this with some bullshit, And I know you didn't make your deck expensive at all, but it's kind of just like, still though, it's no excuse to like give us some shit now. Come on now. Because I've gotten decks from Etsy that's cheaper than this shit, and it's like, it's perfection, right? And they still make decks to this day, and they're just random people and shit. So it's like, come on, lady. Like, what was this? I ain't gonna say what my friend said, but yeah, because he was just talking crazy. He was just like, I was just like, I ain't doing all that now. Like, you're doing too much, right? Like, I'm not mean-spirited, but I was just so disappointed, right? Now, all that to say, let me just say, when I have readings professionally for people, you guys know I don't do this in your readings. So let me just say, like, so if people want to like message me about readings or like, have readings with me, like for the ones that's new, like, I don't do this. So let me just say that, right? I don't do this at all. Like, I only do this for YouTube because it's like, I could talk shit. That's why I talk shit too when I have these readings. I'm like, these fuckers, like sometimes people pay for the YouTube readings and sometimes people don't. They just, just watch, I guess. So it's kind of just like, when it's like that, I don't take it that serious, right? This is like, fuck all that shit. I ain't gonna be stiff and shit, give myself a headache for no bullshit. So it's kind of just like, I don't give a fuck, right? Let me just be real. So I can talk shit. I can say how much I love decks and all sorts of shit. But this is a real beautiful deck. Like, look at the artwork, man. It's so nice. What's so funny? I thought this deck was going to be shit because people on Amazon was talking so much shit about it. Like, some people, they were like, oh, I don't like the quality. Oh, the cards are so thick that, like, it hurts your hands. And it's just like, I mean, is it really that? It's not that. Like, I know this is turning into a YouTube review. Look, this is what happened. You don't pay. I'm going to be like a Chinese businessman, You buy or you deal. You deal with it. Shit, you ain't buying. If you ain't paying for it, shut the fuck up and enjoy it. Right? It's like you're getting a lesson about decks and shit. And it's funny too because I have a busy day to do. I have other stuff to do, but I'm just enjoying myself with these readings and shit. I should get to the business I really need to be doing. That's not tarot related, but it's what it is. So it's kind of just like, I mean, it's not that thick. It's not that bad. People are so extra, but people were saying I'm so disappointed. No, I'm disappointed with this shit. Some people said they were disappointed with this. No, I was actually pleasantly surprised and so happy because I thought it was going to be something like this or worse. But it's perfect. So yeah, look at this. Look, I said all that shit and I didn't forget what I was going to say, right? And I didn't forget the energies, and the energies are still with me. Now look how I'm going to go about this, right? It's almost just like a victory, right? You see, I didn't forget. It's like a victory. Yeah, this is like adversity and shit, the Seven of Wands, but it's almost just like he's like success. He feels like whatever happened, the separation was worth it. So that's what I'm seeing thus far. I'm so busy today, so I don't know why I'm spending so much time doing this shit and talking so much shit. Guys, he's happy for it to be done. He's putting it behind him with the Four of Swords. Then I told you, I said, look at how smooth the energies are with me, right? What reader gives it up like this shit? You could be having old ladies be doing this shit and they be forgetting what they be saying and shit. They be talking about the actual subject and they still forget what the fuck they're saying. So this shows that my mind is, at least as of the moment, right? Because the day, the second, the hour, the night is not promised. But as of the moment, my mind's sharp. So it's kind of just like, look at this shit. He's happy. He's kind of just like, oh, okay, yeah, I dealt with some adversity, but I'm celebrating. He's celebrating. In his heart, he's happy to put this shit behind him. What's the final card? The energies of the cards, let me just say, they love when I talk shit. Because everything's alive. I know the energies tell me stop it because sometimes people get spooked out about that deep stuff. But the decks, they're alive. Let me just tell you guys that, right? They're like pearls. You know how like pearls are living essences and essences? Some people say even crystals and stuff. The same things with decks, right? They have their personalities. They love when I talk shit because they're like, thank you for caring about us and like, really like delving into like our vibes and shit. All right. So what I'm seeing here, the Two of Coins, she's still trying to pull him back. That's what I'm seeing here. The Two of Coins represents juggling. She's the one trying to pull him back. She thinks that she's smart. this unfinished business with the justice. She's still trying to, I don't know, like legal bullshit, legal troubles and shit. At the same time, he's just a generous guy, but he's going to have enough coming up in the future, right? Sideways card representing not being such a generous King of Cups. Yeah. So let me see. Does this lady, does she love or miss him? What can we see? All right. I don't know how I'm going to do. Oh, let's see. Is it 4? Yep, it's 4. Exactly 4. That's all I needed. So let's see. Oh, all in reverse too. All right, let's do it like this. Does she love? Does she? And if you guys would like to have a reading with me, obviously I'm open for readings and shit. But what I'm seeing, right? 10 of Pentacles, family, legacy, putting work into family. Why is it shady doing reverse, right? Bad dealings, bad ties. More bad dealings, bad ties, bad works, right? You know, what I'm seeing here is a woman that's kind of shady. Being shady is her being upright, right? Because if you think about it, this isn't really upright for a spider. A spider's more upright this way. That's why it looks right, right? Which one looks better to you, right? Does a spider look better to you this way? It don't look so natural to me this way. It looks more natural this way, being shady and shit, devouring, right? Getting people caught in their webs. Let me just say, spiders can represent a multitude of things, right? It can represent good fortune, pulling in abundance, right? But when it's not pulling in abundance, the spider is really negative, right? I don't know if you notice. Watch out for people with spider tattoos. They could be quite deadly, even if they're not aware of it. It's a lot of narcissistic, crazy-ass people. And I've noticed this, right? In real life. I noticed this. Even with people that have like the most amazing energy, but like when you really see how they get down, they start getting crazy. I know this dude, right? All the ladies love him and shit. He's a big muscle man and shit. He's like tan dark. Yeah. I don't know who's darker near him, but whatever and shit. He's not even black, but it's kind of just like all the ladies love him, right? He's always smiling and shit, right? Like doing everything for the gram, right? He's one of those types, you know? All the ladies talk about how much they love like the intimacy with him, but he could be quite abusive, right? You know why? Because he has a scorpion tattoo and a spider tattoo. That means something. Those are energies, right? Guys, watch what you put on your bodies, right? I know people are probably thinking I'm crazy, but no, I'm onto something because he be abusing those bitches, right? Like later on and shit, they be talking shit about him, right? And I've noticed some things about him too. He's a shady guy, right? Just seeing him visibly, he's always happy. You think like, oh, he's cool. But then like behind the scenes, he's a little bit of a beast. What I'm seeing here is that this lady can't let things rest. You see, and this is so funny. You see how the energies is just here for us, guys? Look how beautiful this is. So he's upright, right? His 4 of Swords is cool. He's just resting, right? Like I told you at the start of reading, he's just chilling. She can't chill. She can't chill. She has problems. Like, yeah, she can't chill. And she's trying to take away his peace. Why are you trying to stab the fucking lamb, lady? Oh, she's a bitter chick. She's a bitter chick. Very bitter. 7 of Wands. Why is she trying to... She's trying to trauma dump on him. That's just what it is, right? The 7 of Wands in reverse. Trauma dumping. She's trying to trauma dump on him. So this lady... doing things for money, trying to catch him in her web, trying to tie him up with legal bullshit. Are these people still having sex? Now people are saying where they having sex. Let's see. So gross saying that, right? Sound ugly, having sex. The fuck is that? Is they? I know I'm talking stupid. Is they having sex? What can we see? Is they having sex in? What can... Now let me stop being stupid. All right. She's trying to throw that snatch at him to snatch him up, but he don't want that snatch. He knows that it's not worth it in the long haul. He said to himself, lady, I got your snatch before, right? I even worshipped it, but it brought me problems. It brought me a ton of problems that I had to move away with the chariot. Not just that snatch could have been poisonous or brought him a lot of heartache and trauma and bullshit, made him tired. That's why now he wants his peace. At the same time, though, it's like, what's going on here? Why is she still trying to tie this thread? This Three of Wands, evil plans with this Three of Wands. You see how the energies just come out for us, guys? Look at this shit. But he doesn't want to deal with it. He said, I don't want to be the fool no more. I just want to leave you the hell alone. He's like, I know you out here. You sexy and shit. You know? Yeah, this is strong sexual woman energy, right? By strong, beautiful black women here. Very erotic, very beautiful. Look at this. Perfection. But at the same time, for Lopez, Jennifer trying to throw that snatch, but he don't want it. He said, keep that snatch to yourself. Make plans elsewhere. He's like, I don't want to be involved. Let us rest. She act like she's the queen, though. She has entitlement. She feels like the husbands, the people that she's with, oh my God, it's telling me some crazy shit. You know, all the different husbands and men that she's been with, she feels like she owns them. The energies is telling me it's true, guys. Where's the man in this Four of Wands? Why is it just her? Feeling like she's somebody. She's like, no, I'm running this shit. This lady's full of herself. Definitely watched the Jennifer Lopez reading I did. It was straight to the point, and I wasn't like talking so much shit in that reading. But guys, this lady, she got a problem. She got an issue. I thought this reading was very insightful, right? You guys learn things about decks and all the craziness that be going on and the drama and shit and the bullshit and the games and oh my God, with the people from Etsy and shit playing games and shit, right? It's just like, lady, if you really want to know what's happening with it, you should have just asked instead of playing games like, oh, did you get your deck? And you know I fucking got your deck. Like, what did you want me to say? No. It's just like, I don't know if they, you know, because I don't sell anything on Etsy. So I don't know if they fucking, you know, if she like looked up my name or something and or seen like my PayPal, because I paid through PayPal. So I don't know like if she knows who I am, because if she sees this, then lady, come on now. You know, you need to, your deck was such shit, you need to do something for me. Now let me stop being stupid, right? Let me not be messy. Someone told me that once, right? It was crazy. I ain't gonna even touch that, right? But anyway, yeah, but it's just like, lady, just tell me, like, yo, what's going, like, is there something wrong with the deck? Because you didn't, like, give a review or something. And I would have told her, I would have said, yeah, lady, I didn't give a review because I was really disappointed with your deck. But, you know, it is what it is. But you know what's so funny? I might give a review now that I think about it, because this deck, and even the energies tell me it's true. This deck has truly grown on me, right? You know, like, yeah, I don't like the quality. And no, I'm not going to bring up, I'm not one of those people. I hate when people are so negative and stupid like that. People will go on Etsy and review a deck and talk about, oh, I love the deck and all this stuff, right? But I only gave it 3 stars or 4 stars because I didn't like the packaging or just the artwork looked a little bit dull. It's kind of just like, what do you think this is and shit? America's Top Chef or something? Like, you know, people be so full of themselves. And all the fucking reviews that I've gotten so many decks from Etsy, always 5 stars. Either if I don't like it, I don't say nothing. And this is the only deck I got where I didn't say anything. All the decks, even if I didn't really like it that much, I still gave it 5 stars and said, oh, it's a great deck. Definitely get it. It's cool. You know, people be on some sort of sick high horse and shit, like they somebody and shit, thinking they're giving a review. Like, it'd be sick. Like, especially with this deck, too, if you look on Amazon, people were giving such long reviews. It was so extra, talking about little, like, intricate details. And not about how beautiful or cool the artwork is, but just about stupid things. Like, I don't know, just dumb things like, oh, the borders didn't look uniform. And all this different stuff. And, like, oh, for the price of the deck. I'm like, are you guys fucking mentally sick? These are some cheap-ass decks. This is a cheap-ass deck. Like, what the you acting like you spent $80 or more. You acting like you spent $60. I don't know how much this was. I think it was like $40 or something, or 35 or 34, but it was something like that. But it's like, you guys are acting crazy. You guys want perfection and shit. You know, I get like maybe if the deck was really fucking stupid like this and shit, like sweat and anything stains it. Because why do you think my hands be so dry all the time? Because I wash my hands so things won't get spots and stuff. And then this one's getting spots and then my hands been fucking dry. It's crazy. So it's kind of just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, people be so extra. Like, do you guys hate stuff like that? Like, you know, and if you guys are like one of those people that's like that being Amazon, that want to be so intricate about giving your fucking feedback and shit, you guys should be ashamed of yourself and shit. Like, I think people be on a power trip. They want to feel good and shit, right? They either get wet or get hard. For women, they get wet and shit. For niggas, they get hard when they're fucking talking shit about someone's product and shit. Like, yeah, like, oh, such and such and this and that and this and that, right? It's just like, oh my God, like, who has the time for that? And you're typing that shit, right? It's not like me just sitting here talking shit about the decks I like, blah, blah, blah. Like, you actually typing on your phone or on a computer bullshit. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably your fucking phone. So you have paragraphs after paragraphs after paragraphs of criticizing and reviewing a deck. For one, you're not getting paid to do all that. 2, it's kind of just like, why are you guys so extra? You see, this is when you see people, they don't know. This is why the fucking what's gonna happen? The hunger is gonna happen and shit. People are gonna be having problems finding food and shit. And all these cheap products from China that we've been getting, because China's been making all this shit, we ain't gonna be able to get it anymore, because America's fucking starting problems where they shouldn't be starting problems with fucking other countries and people and shit. And then you guys are gonna be wishing you guys would have just shut the fuck up and accepted the products, right? Okay, take care.